Is her name Yoko Ono?
Yeah. Yoko. Oh yeah.
What if her name was Loco Loco number one crazy, and it was a Mexican girl instead of a Chinese girl? Because that makes more sense. Like a hot ass Spanish chick that like has crazy pussy, like sucks
spicy pussy.
I understand where he's coming from, mate. She sucked my dick before he worked. She worked her way up to Lenin,
mate,
and I'd be letting her scream into Mike's all she wanted to.
It was muy caliente, I'd say. Let's start this with a moment of silence.
It's a somber episode.
For the late, great Carl Weathers.
Apollo, mother, fucking Creed. Watched Rocky out of respect the other day.
I'll be honest with you, the movie's a little... He is a dumb fuck.
He's a rapist.
He is a rapist.
Would you disagree?
No.
Would you constitute that as anything other than a rape?
It was a little fucked up.
I'd go as low as to say it's 9/10 of it.
30 seconds in, we're back on rape. Every fucking episode.
We'll find
fucking episode.
We'll find a good clip.
Goddamn episode.
We'll put it in the beginning, and then that way it'll throw the algorithm off.
Goddamn.
It's not. I didn't write the movie. I didn't put it in.
Stallone did.
Yeah, and he was like,
I think it looked good.
Here's what I'm thinking for the love scene.
If I had like a love, like a kind of like a rape scene.
What? He's not Tyson.
Yeah, I feel like we used to do a good Stallone. We fuck up. We stop doing impressions. We get too serious.
Sometimes, yeah. What are you drinking out of? Ooh. So stupid.
Fucking losers.
Aren't you just holding nothing, though? It's not like the water can be seen through it.
No.
You did that, like...
It should just look like a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's going to be blurry and shitty. The light's going to hit it weird. It's going to be fucked up.
But anyways, he did write himself a rape scene.
Yeah, well, how's the scene? Think we could pull up the Rocky script? There's no way we could find that.
Yeah, let's do that.
There's no way you would find that in 2 seconds.
Yes, you can.
Close the window. Faces the woman. She's not smiling. She looks frightened.
There you go.
Rocky, continuing.
See, he's got it written in that she looks frightened.
Yeah.
What a weirdo.
No, Paulie, your sister's with me. I'll call you later. Yeah, Rocky, continuing. Hey, what's the matter? Y'all don't like this room?
It's fine.
It's only temporary.
It's not that. It's...
What's the problem? You don't like me? You don't like you don't like the turtles? What is it?
I don't think I belong here.
It's okay.
I've never been in a man's room before.
They're all the same.
I'm not sure I know you well enough. I don't think I'm comfortable.
I'm not comfortable either,
I should leave.
But I'm willing to make the best of this uncomfortable situation. Adrian moves to the door. Rocky intercepts her. Continuing softly. Would you take off your glasses?
Dumbstruck. What?
The glasses. Please. Rocky removes her glasses and looks deeply into her eyes. Timidly.
Thank you.
Do me a favor.
What?
Could I take off that hat? She's becoming rather pretty. Rocky, continuing. I always knew you were pretty.
Don't tease me.
The woman
She does want it.
I guess she does, yeah. The woman melts into a corner and begins lightly sobbing. Rocky steps...
Okay, no, I take it back immediately. She's sobbing.
I don't remember any of this. I must have fell asleep. Steps forward, fences her with her arms and body. I want to kiss you. You don't have to kiss me back if you don't feel like it.
Rocky kisses the woman. Her arms hang limp. He gets more passion into the kiss, and she starts to respond.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I don't remember it going like that.
Nothing really happens to change her. He just writes it as at first she's scared, and then eventually she's down. But it's like nothing's explained. Like,
Where's the race?
We're not like the wokest of guys. We're not the ones to go back into a movie and be like, "This is terrible."
We gotta do these scripts better, or I mean, like we gotta do these scripts more.
Yeah. What's another good scene in Rocky? Let's do the scene where Apollo Creed gets mad at his management for letting him fight a retard.
Yeah. All right. Interior backstage of the stadium. Apollo's in the back with his manager. Action.
This is outrageous.
What's outrageous, Apollo? Come on.
The man can't talk, for goodness gracious.
He can talk, fine. Doesn't need to talk. He needs to fight.
He tried to remember his name. I saw him take his hat off. He took a little note out of it. He had to read his name back to remind himself.
No. Come on, Apollo. You just got to go out there. You got to do just a couple rounds with him.
A couple rounds? He can't count to more than 3 or 4. I didn't want to bring his woman into this.
I didn't want to bring his woman into this. Apollo,
I thought she was his handler at first, but she's bad as he is.
Come on, you don't have to talk about his wife, Apollo. Come on. The door slams open. Rocky enters. Hey, yo, Apollo. I mean, I don't need you talking about my woman though like that. You know what I mean?
Rock. It's not about that. I don't feel right bashing in a man of your caliber's brains in.
What do you mean, man, my caliber? You know, I'm just about as good as a fighter as you. You know, come on. What are you trying to talk about?
It's not about fighting, Rockets. They used to say we were 3/5 of man, but you're all spare parts, ain't you, Rock?
Come on, Paulie. Come on. You know, Paulie told me, you know, you're still not even a full man. You know what I mean? You know, Paulie said a couple of choice words in the back. You know, I'm not gonna repeat them, but you know, Paulie said what Paulie said. You know, you gotta dress up. You gotta dress up as motherfucking Uncle motherfucking Sam.
You think that's what the Independence Day is all about? No. Beating up preachers? You think that's what this country was founded upon?
Beating up retards like yourself?
I could kill this man.
No, you're gonna kill me, no, Apollo. Come on.
Hey, you know, Paulie lets me in the meat pack and put. And, I'm not gonna tell those guys they're wrong. You know, they start talking about black guys. Hey, I don't know. I don't know no better.
I don't know up from down. You know me.
I don't want to say, but you know, they asked me about it. What am I gonna do? I ain't square.
What's Paulie sound like? No, come on.
Come on, Rock.
Hey, come on, Rock.
Come on, Rock.
Come on, Rock. You fucking
think you're better than me. This chair sinks.
Yeah, it does. I feel like I'm talking to you like this. You gotta watch Raging Bull. Put that one on one day. That one's a little slow, though.
I watched Ready Player One for the first time.
Really? That one's good.
It's entertaining, yeah.
That one's not bad. It's got a lot of, like...
That trackpad is in that movie that they just invented.
Yeah, that's the thing that I kept referencing, where I was like, have you seen that movie? I was like, that's the thing Disney's trying to make.
They did it, right?
How fucking sick. But, like, they didn't show him running on it, though, which would have been cool. But, yeah, he just fucking puts 2 wires on it, and he's...
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
You know what I don't understand, though, is like, why would you buy the haptic suit? I get it for fucking, but if you're just going to be getting shot, why wouldn't you just wear...
Because they make those now. Those haptic suits. You seen that?
For VR?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they make a vest where, like, it vibrates. I think it heats up.
Which can I get for fucking? But
yeah.
Why are you just taking a beating?
I don't know. I think it's probably just to get more realistic because people want to, like, live their lives in this game or some shit. That's why everybody lives in fucking squalor. Everybody's in fucking, like, did you see his neighborhood he lived in? It's like a bunch of trailers stacked on top of each other.
Which didn't make sense to me.
Because everybody's just living in VR. They don't need a fucking nice house. You just, well, my house in VR is nice. Look at that.
Yeah, I get that. They really set that future really soon.
Yeah, like super soon.
Like 10 years. It's like,
I think
the dollar collapsed.
It was a pretty cool, like, story, though. Like, that, like, creator was kind of weird. And, like,
that was, like,
finding the keys was, like, like all the kids want to do it like to keep it away from like the big businesses because they want to add ads and shit in to make money.
I thought that was like what made the plot solid, because otherwise it's just kind of like, oh, here's like cool nostalgia stuff. It's just kind of like, oh,
yeah,
whatever.
It turns into the Mario movie.
Yeah,
Mario movie was like, the story was fine, but
no, the
every single person I go, when they're like, have you seen the Mario movie? I was like, yeah, it was fine. It's like, yeah, but like all the references and stuff. It's like, yeah, the references.
Yeah, I also understood the references.
Yeah. I got he was playing an NES. That's cool. Like, that's wow.
But those things are cool when they're on top of a good movie. Otherwise, it's just like, imagine if someone just said,
I can reference
remember, remember that game?
We
like,
oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Remember when you were with Wings?
Awesome.
So cool.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. That was stupid.
That was dumb.
No, it's good.
Oh, you're doing a good job. You're doing a good job.
Thanks.
No. Oh, peace and love.
So what was the deal with like Paul's dead?
Yeah, well, the thought, if you played it backwards, it said Paul's dead. Turns out it was only retards like you, like you. What's his name in that?
I don't know.
I want to say Stanley Meyer, but that's the water engine dude.
Yeah, be an awful.
No, Matt Foley.
No, Matt Foley's the.
Oh, that's the.
Down
here's
by the
you.
river.
Here's Matt. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, well.
Actually, Matt, we've tried to encourage Brian's writing.
Peace and love.
Dad, I wish.
McCartney's a fun. Or Ringo. Like, oh, peace and love. I don't know. All I'll do is play the drums.
I'd love the Beatles in like this era, where when that Yoko bitch came up, it wouldn't be like little interviews here and there. It would just be them live streaming on Instagram, like, this fucking bitch.
That would be great. You'd get like Paul, and he's like, this fucking Yoko bitch. She's getting in the middle of the barn.
I'm not usually one for racism, but the Chinese are everywhere, and they're taking over, and I'm not one to think she's not a spy.
It's supposed to be all British invasion. Now we got the damn, we call it fucking John's got yellow fever. I can't.
You know what she told me the other day? She told me it was the year of the rat. What am I supposed to do with that?
The fuck?
I'm trying to make beautiful music, and she's over here talking about rats.
I'm trying to say it's 2024. She's saying it's year of the fucking rat.
And I gotta sit there, and John's looking at me like, oh, yes, Yoko, it is the year of the rat.
Oh, scream more into the mic, Yoko. No, I get it.
Frankly, it's retarded.
No, her head must be fucking bombed, because I don't understand why he's dealing with it.
Frankly, I hope she's a spy. Because if this is just how she operates, I mean, I don't know how he does it.
Good on her.
Off the record, pussy's got to be something crazy, though, isn't it?
Crazy, mate. No.
I mean, John pulls tens.
If he's settling for this slant-eyed bitch, I don't know.
I couldn't imagine.
It must be out of this world.
She must be putting it places I couldn't think of. I've only ever dreamed.
What's the other dude's name? Oh, Ringo. Ringo, you ever get a girl lick your taint like that?
George, right?
Yeah, George Harrison, that's right. Nobody talks about George. George, you're awfully quiet now back there, George.
Every time I talk, no one listens. Ain't that the truth, isn't it, George?
George, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up and let John talk.
George wishes he could fuck someone as ugly as Yoko. George only fucks mids. Ringo gets better snatch than nude.
Ringo hasn't gotten laid in months. No, I play fine. What's Ringo sound like?
Ringo's back from another trip to Thailand. Wonder what he could have been up to there. Ringo's waiting for that invite to Epstein's Island.
Yeah, not even John's wife has a cock.
Come on, fellas. It was one time. It was an accident.
It was one time. I'm attracted to curves, mate. Come on. Not even you can doubt an ass like that.
Frankly, I never wanted to come back from India.
Shut the fuck up, George.
We wish you would have stayed there.
George, shut the fuck up.
You ever heard of a drum machine, mate? We'd replace you in a heartbeat, Ringo.
Replace you in a heartbeat.
It's a fun one to do.
It's fun. Shut the fuck up, Ringo. Your drums are basic, mate.
It's basic bitch shit.
No, replace you with a
I'm the guitar player. I play better drums than you.
Shut the fuck up, George.
George, frankly, I hate Ringo. If you open your mouth again, I will beat you to death.
John, pass that Chinese bitch over here. Yoko got any siblings?
It cuts to the solo interviews. How did you and Yoko meet? Well, you know, actually, she was my opium dealer at first. I was getting very into opium. It relaxes the mind. Then she started telling me Confucius proverbs.
A lot of people don't know Imagine was actually written about opium. I was Imagine about my next script.
People wouldn't imagine it.
Fucking lightheaded.
Is her name Yoko Ono?
Yeah. Yoko, oh yeah.
What if her name was Loco Uno Loco number one crazy, and it was a Mexican girl instead of a Chinese girl? Because that makes more sense. Like a hot ass Spanish chick that like has crazy pussy, like sucks
spicy pussy.
I understand where he's coming from, mate. She sucked my dick before he worked. She worked her way up to Lennon,
mate,
and I'd be letting her scream into Mike's all she wanted to.
It was muy caliente, I'd say. He beat that pussy like a drum.
I felt like Cortez when I was down there. I felt like a conquistador.
No, I walked in. I said, honey, we never seen a pair of tits like that over in Spain.
I said, to believe we've been fucking English women this whole time, thinking that that's the bee's knees.
No, the Queen's got it all wrong.
We got off the plane in Mexico. the bitch living out a box, better looking, better teeth, better tits, better everything than the top brass of England. You know, at first you're upset, but then you're so knee deep in puss, you forget about it.
Soon you feel bad for him. Yeah. You're like, holy shit, people actually live like this.
I wish I could fly all my mates out.
Oh, that's right, I can't. We sold out the fucking arena in Mexico City.
That's the thing about this tour, mate. You forget you make so much money, you can afford to. If we thought we were gonna bring our mates out to Mexico, then we realized we you know, not like slaves, but we bring all of these Mexicans back with us. You know, they call it sex tourism, but if you bring them home, what do they call that? They call that, you know,
they call that import-export.
They call, you know, they're trying to get our immigration numbers up. I think I'm leading the charge.
I'm helping these people.
They say body positivity.
No, I put them up in a flat in England.
I'll fuck a fat bitch, just skinny, but you know,
it don't matter.
Anything but an English bitch.
The cooking's incredible.
Good God.
I thought England had shitty food.
I've had my fill. It's gone Scottish.
No. Oh, laddie. Scottish is a fun one. What was the Scottish accent I was doing?
You were trying to do a different accent, and then you were just doing that.
That's what it was. Conjure Clop. Tell that to Conjure Clop. That was from Star Wars. I was trying to figure out that dude's. I was like, that dude's got a wacky accent. And it turns out it was like, oh, it's just a Scottish guy.
You're like, he's got some alien way of talking.
Oh, fucking Conjure Clop.
Oh, but it's just a Scottish accent.
You know, Robert De Niro's having another kid at 80 years old.
With his black wife still?
Oh, look at the baby.
He looks like the Eskimo kid from Ice Age.
He does. He does a lot.
He doesn't look Italian or black.
That's a great movie, Ice Age.
Ray Romano.
Is it Ray Romano? Is it?
He plays the mammoth.
Really?
Yeah.
This is
Big Italian nose.
Yeah, it is. The sloth is great too.
Oh,
Who plays him?
pull up Ice Age. Pull up the Ice Age script.
It's weird you keep this hidden. It's nice, but it's weird also.
It's nice. And then you stop talking after that. No, we don't need the script.
Yeah. John
Leguizamo.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
He's in stuff, but I don't know what. I know the name. Cumtown references him.
To Wong Fu, thanks. The fuck is that?
He's in Spawn.
To Wong Fu, thanks for everything.
Oh, maybe you know him from John Wick.
Where?
You just hit back.
John Wick. Aurelio. Just a generic WAP.
Yeah.
Just
Last name could have been Linguini for all they care.
he could have just kept his last name.
Yeah. Spawn.
Two movies are coming out.
There's a bunch of 90s movies on Netflix right now that I feel like people have talked about my whole life, and I feel like I should watch. But
Should really start watching them now.
I don't know if they'll hold up. Shit like L.A. Confidential and that.
Beverly Hills Cop.
No, I've seen that. There's a Denzel movie with Ethan Hawke. That one.
Training Day.
Yeah. No fucking superhero movies.
Yeah, we're not talking about Joker, Flora Deluxe. How do you say that?
I don't
you're
speak
French.
fucking French.
You're French.
No, I'm not.
If. Who's making this?
And then I decided to make my movie called Imagine.
I wanted to make a movie.
The network said we had to change it to Imaginary Friends. It's not even the same movie anymore.
Not the same fucking film. They're rebooting Bad Boys. That's pretty sick.
Now that Will Smith's popularity
Look at
is at an
Beverly Hills
all-time
Cop.
high, let's cash in on that.
Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F. Inside Out 2, Kung Fu Panda 4. This is a big year. Red 1. Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Fall Guy. Deadpool.
Good God.
What the fuck? What's this Captain America movie?
Shut up.
Brave New World.
No one cares.
Do you think it's about the
Falcon?
the what's the book Brave New World? Who wrote that? Who wrote that book? That's a good one.
What?
The book Brave New World. Is that a
I don't
book?
fucking
Is that a
know.
book? That's like a they do drugs and shit. All about Beetlejuice.
Oh, Aldous
Beetlejuice.
Huxley.
Yes. Suma. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I watched a bootleg of this
So
movie.
everything's a sequel or a franchise.
I watched a bootleg of the
Or
first
a
or second
reboot.
one when that came out. Yeah, everything's a fucking reboot. I've watched a bootleg of like the Planet of the Apes movie when that came out, and I watched the whole. There was no subtitles, so I'm watching this movie and I'm like, all right, I get it, fine. Then 3/4 of the
You
movie,
couldn't hear it?
there's no sub. Like, you can hear it, but 3/4 of the movie is taking place in the jungle with apes talking to each other.
Oh.
So there's no subtitles. So it's
I get what you're saying.
dude, I fucking like I got 3/4 of the way through this movie and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. And there's some badass scene at the end with some fighting, but I mean, I rewatched it with subtitles and I'm like, oh, it's actually a pretty half decent movie.
I remember watching some movie really late at night, like where I had fallen asleep and then woken up and was still watching TV. And there was a scene in like Chinese or something. And I was just fully, like, it didn't occur to me that I couldn't understand it. Because I was just kind of out of it watching TV. And like halfway through the scene, it hit me like that I wasn't understanding. For the first half, I was like, mm-hmm.
You ever get fucked up and watch shit in a different language and think you can understand it?
I mean, I basically do.
I do that with documentaries sometimes. When like a documentary will come on and it's like talking about some Aztec or like Mayan shit, and some dude speaking Spanish, and I'm like, I feel like one more hit of this here pen, and I bet me and you can communicate.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I'm picking up certain words, and I'm seeing the similarities in our language, and I feel like
it also helps that they're like showing everything. That's like a montage of what he's talking about. It's playing. You're like, I think I get what he's saying.
No, I fully understand what I'm
crazy.
Fully capable.
I'm basically a linguist.
Yeah, I'm bilingual, bisexual,
sucking and fucking.
Sucking and fucking in different languages.
Ooh, I hope these have things in them.
New Universe Inside You video.
Oh, this one has a little something.
Mysteries of Afghanistan. Nephilim and Lost Civilizations, Ancient Technology. That should be a good video.
I like that. I was watching those videos last night, and then YouTube did the classic autoplay into a loud as fuck video and scared the shit at me at like 4 a.m.
They love it. They fucking love it. I like when it autoplays to like Lex Friedman. And it's like, all right, just mellow. Like,
it's whatever.
Lex isn't raising his voice.
He hopes not. You see, he's having a big Israel-Palestine debate.
With who?
4 people on each side.
Damn, really? Are they debating like? Is it like 4 Palestinian dudes and 4 Jews like talking about the issues that are happening, or is it like political people? Because that'd be interesting. Let's look it up. Let's see. Let's see.
That.
And we're in. And I can't read that.
Ben Shapiro and Stephen Bunnell, a.k.a. Destiny.
Interesting.
I always see that guy on stuff, but I don't know who
Ben
he
Shapiro?
is. No,
Oh, the other guy?
I know who Ben Shapiro is.
I was picking up trash in the park.
Is Thunderbolts a movie too?
Yeah. All right, let's see what it's about. Should we talk about it?
No, go. I don't want to.
We shouldn't watch the trailer?
Is a trailer already?
We should probably watch the trailer.
Oh my god.
At least a teaser trailer.
Bro.
Just something. Oh, there's a minute and 40, nothing.
There's so much
Easy.
money.
Let's just figure it out.
So much money. Why do you do that? Click on the thing. You love to hit the preview.
We're not the Avengers.
All right, I'm starting it now.
We're not the Avengers. Are you ready to make a difference? If you're looking for a way to save the world, you won't find those answers. They don't exist. Thunderbolts are here to take it all.
That's the century. That's so stupid.
The mission is impossible. We're sending them on a suicide mission. But it's our only hope.
We're not the Avengers.
Has
Are
she
you
said
ready to
that
make a
3
difference?
times?
Yeah.
Yes.
I bet it's the same scene, too.
Time to go to work.
Time to go.
You don't want to do this.
Lots of whispering.
Super soldiers cannot be allowed to exist.
What does that word even mean, huh? That it holds so much power.
Putting a Russian in the film.
The Thunderbolts aren't just a team.
Political.
We're a promise that humanity will always stand against the darkness.
Bum bum. December 2024. Coming to a theater near you.
Yeah, maybe that one will just be fun at least. Maybe that one will have nothing to do with anything and it'll just be random and fun. Maybe that's like their version of the Suicide Squad, essentially.
A positive twist. I like this. This is different from us.
Thunderbolts is kind of, in a way, like the Suicide Squad.
Is that what it is?
In their original form, yes. It's like the villain team, kind of. That, like...
So why do you have Captain America's shield and shit?
That's... I believe that was Nomad. There's a couple Captain America, like, not knockoffs, but, like, one-off type things.
Other super soldiers.
Nuke they did in Jessica Jones, I think. He's like that, where he takes pills to become like...
That's like you.
Stay like Captain America.
That's like you.
I don't get like Captain America when I take pills. I get like Sandman. I get sleepy. Sentry's like Superman, essentially, though.
Was that the dude flying?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was
So this could be cool.
Can you also go back to the one part with the clouds?
Yeah. Sure.
That looked like Galactus or something. But Sentry is Superman with schizophrenia, essentially. That.
It looks like it.
Interesting.
So I'll save that screenshot. Interesting. That looks like his hat.
Helmet.
Hat.
Helmet. Quick, what's Galactus's first name?
Paul.
Gallon.
It's Gallon Galactus?
No, Galactus is his name as the entity. Gallon was his name when he was like.
What's his last name? Fredrickson.
Probably some Berg. He was a scientist. Probably something smart. But yeah, I thought also when you pulled it up, it was showing Miss Marvel, and I was like, oh boy.
That was the sigh. Gallon of Ta. Hailing from the reality that existed before the current one, he and a group of fellow adventurers attempted to explore a cosmic egg. Gallon was the only survivor and merged with a being called the Sentient of the Cosmos.
What is the name of Galactus' ship? Because I think it's called the Ta too. So that'd be funny if he named his ship after his planet.
Ta-2 or World Ship. Wait, Galactus has a ship?
Yeah.
How big is his fucking ship?
Big as fuck.
I was going to say, if he can walk around in it,
yeah.
Who drives the ship? Is there other people that big? Or is it just him in the ship?
Him.
He just drives the ship. Yeah. So if but he could fly around the universe himself.
Yeah.
What's the ship for? Is the ship faster?
Inefficiently. Yeah.
So the ship
he could survive in space, if that's what you're saying.
So, okay, but he can't just like...
Fly. Well, the ship is how he like devours the world.
Wow. So he doesn't eat the planet.
He could, but he fucking takes the ship and plants it in, and it like just like a efficiency
Interesting.
thing.
See, I didn't know he had a ship.
Yeah.
You're getting angry.
No, I'm getting excited.
Okay.
Angry.
It's a fine line.
People assume anger all the time.
Well, you raised your voice. You got serious.
I like Galactus.
He's cool. He's one of my favorites, to be honest with you. He's a really cool character. Now, let's see ship size.
We had the Marvel Legend at the store for a long time. I always wanted. And I want the Bowen statue.
Is the solar system sized? Mobius Strip, shaped home of Galactus, devourer of the worlds and ravager of planets. Wow. Yeah. Solar system size. Wow.
Look up
as a ship. And who's to think, with a universe as big as it is, who's to think there isn't a ship driving around that big? You know what I mean?
It'd be foolish to think there isn't.
That's what I mean. And with the realm, and to play with infinity, you know, there's if there's one, there has to be an infinite amount of them.
Infinity, eternity,
Galactus,
the Living Tribunal.
It's a disgusting thing.
The Stranger. Wow. Can you look up Thunderbolts Galactus to see if I'm wrong? Because it could be like maybe just a different Eternal. Like just a random celestial of some kind. All right, cool.
So it's not that.
It's probably a celestial or something. But again, like Suicide Squad, the newest one was fun because they didn't overdo it with the Harley Quinn shit. And it was just kind of like randos. And it was kind of just like entertaining.
Is Ghost Rider going to be in Thunderbolts? As Nick Cage?
But Sentry is kind of cool because he has schizophrenia, so he's like one of the most powerful people in the world. And then just like he's not like a
I like that.
He's not like
It'd be
a
like if
high profile character.
It'd be like if Superman was bipolar.
B or C-list. So it's weird to have a character that's strong. That's like not a big deal though. You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of cool.
But yeah,
that'd be a cool character if like Professor X was schizophrenic. Is that a thing? They're like a schizophrenic or like fucked up in the head, like, but like really powerful, like a powerful mind, but is also like a bipolar Superman. You're super strong and you're helpful, but it's like, motherfucker. Poof.
shit like that exists more in indies usually, like in
Interesting.
Invincible or The Boys.
I see.
That's where they tend to lean things.
My
like
Hero. Yes, different.
Newer.
Okay. I'm glad Thunderbolts turned out to be a positive thing.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not like
It's gonna be dog shit, and it's
it's
fine.
not gonna be like a good movie.
No.
But I'm saying it could be at least
Ooh,
not
here's the thing.
disrespectful to
What
things.
do you think the runtime is? Oh, I bet they don't even have it ready. No, we don't have a runtime yet.
Dude, half the movies that come up are all Marvel.
It's gonna be 2 hours. Over.
How could they all be bad? Wow.
I'll tell you what's bad. That dying at 40 minutes.
It's crazy though, because it is at like it has
It has a lot of juice.
yeah.
It's wild.
You gotta pull it up on your phone.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's disgusting, is what it is.
How isn't like
I think it's just an old computer.
well no, I've moved on from that. But just back to the movie thing.
Oh, how's it all Marvel movies?
It's
Is it because
crazy.
Disney owns? Is it because Disney just owns majority of the media?
And that's just so it used to look like a bunch of different movies, but they were still all from Disney. Now it's just like obviously all from Disney.
Maybe. And they're probably also just going where the money is and remakes and bullshit. That's why, like, we say it over and over, but, like, you don't see, like, Oppenheimer comes out and it's by, like, Christopher Nolan. It's like, oh, okay, cool. He's a big director. I don't know how much play he had with the film. That's such a big studio film. Who the fuck knows?
Mm-hmm.
But, like, Wes Anderson makes movies and, like, you get these smaller writers that actually do things, and it's
You had a Tarantino hanging around.
yeah, who's mind you, he only has one film left.
Yeah,
and it's
exactly.
like, damn, you have one film left.
Yeah.
Like, what are we gonna do after this?
Yeah.
Like, what's gonna happen?
One of the last like gunslinging.
And it just seems like everything's overproduced. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's things get handed to a big studio, and a big studio has all this money, and they go, well, we can put in a blue room, and we could just do anything. We'll just throw as much money at it, and we'll make dog shit, and who cares? Because we have 1,500 people pulling this
It's all
film
fodder.
in different directions. Yeah.
It doesn't need to be
Yeah.
good. It needs to be.
It's the same thing with music. Like, you get an album, these small time rappers like get a big studio album, or they get signed to this big label, and they finally get a big studio album, and it ends up being shit because you're overproduced. You don't stick to what you know, and it's like, I don't know. It's weird. You see a lot of that now.
The movie one gets me just because it's the comic book shit. It's like I can't imagine people are still. I get it through the Infinity War stuff because that was like the thing, but I'm very
Yes.
confused that people still.
It should have ended.
It really should have ended.
It should have just stopped and then given it a break, let something die down, really figure out what you did wrong. Because you know people are mad. You know you lost a lot of fan base. You probably also gained a lot of fan base.
Like you still have people that are going to be down to watch your movies, but yeah, regulate and be like, okay,
Yeah,
we
all right.
can't flood the market.
No, we
the way
can't do
we've
that.
been.
we can't change a lot of shit because it just kind of it makes us to where we have to do time travel at the end, which is never if you have to fucking pull time travel out to pull the shit together, you fucked up.
They broke their arm patting themselves on the back. Like, we have everything laid out and we've had it mapped out for years. How this is gonna go, and it ends with time travel.
No,
that was
it's
the
lazy
big plan.
No, it's lazy. It's disgusting.
Time travel is the abort button.
Yeah, that's the
eject button.
Hey, we fucked up. We're gonna reset. We're gonna reset the universe.
But then they didn't reset it to the point they swapped out the couple actors they needed to or whatever, and like
kept it going.
Did what? Yeah, but like they really could have fucking like reset. I will forever say that the way to introduce some characters is to not give them like the intro movie, and you could have done that if you reset the universe and then just picked it up like in a time jump, because now you could just show the Fantastic Four and they're established already.
Yeah, because everybody knows
we don't need to see them get their
again. We've done it. We've seen it all. We've seen
the movie rolls up on them saving the day, and then it continues into whatever the fucking main story is going to be. Like, we don't need to start off with like, here's Ben Grimm. This is his dynamic with John, like where you have to have like all these little like setup scenes, so it lets you know like who's who.
Because that's where it gets like nitpicky, like tic-tacky bullshit, where it's like, oh, well, we have to establish the character. Oh, a love interest.
Yeah.
Oh,
you have to do all the tropey shit. It's like, no, you're creative people, right? You're at the pinnacle of your field. You're working on a high-profile Disney project.
Yeah, like,
go have fun with it. Get the best fucking fight coordinator people you can get. Have a crazy-ass fight scene. Go talk to the best comic book people. Go talk to fucking...
You also have more money than anything. You could do anything digitally in the room, like in that fucking warehouse. You could do anything you want.
And you could always make both sides happy by going and getting, like, classic writers of those. There's so many people that have, like, long runs on these books that
and are probably not doing anything now,
and have never had insurance in their life, and would love a fat paycheck to consult on a movie that will only enhance your movie. Yeah. It's only going to make that shit better.
And you pay them what? So you throw them
nickels.
Yeah, and like
compared to what you're raking in.
I don't know. We brought in the best writer. We paid you $300,000. Like, it's pennies.
Yeah, it would mean nothing to them, and it would mean everything to them, the writer. And then you're winning over, like, that side of the fan base, and the movie people don't care, because their shit's just...
They could do such, like, especially now with, like, special effects and shit, they could do such a cool, like, cosmic thing. Like they can actually do space now.
Yeah, there's so much they could do.
Right?
It's so gross. Dude, they give, like, because there's glimpses. They give me real, like, Hulk. Like, when Hulk goes, I'm always angry, and fucking punches that thing.
That's cool.
It's so cool.
He stiff arms it.
It's
into the ground.
So cool. Like, it's awesome that they brought that to life. I love that. That is cool. But at the same time, the shit you have to, like, then in Thor 3, you have to get a Hulk dick joke. And it's like this weird thing of, like, oh,
yeah,
there's no reverence. There's no.
Or you get, because
it'd be one thing if it was a Hulk dick joke in, like, some side show.
What's Human Hulk? Banner?
Bruce Banner.
Bruce Banner. You get Banner in the Hulk's Buster.
Robert Bruce Banner.
Yeah. You get him in the Hulk Buster fighting.
It's funny.
Not
we'll
as
sell
Hulk.
It'll be a cool toy to sell. Fucking animal. Have an Avengers movie. But, like, you, like, took a good Thanos Hulk fight away. Like, and plus those people that
I just put this together. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
That Black Cabal that Thanos brought in that is so stupid and only existed since 2012. It's not even like they're real things. Those people are, like, there, so the Avengers have other people to fight other than just Thanos. You know what I mean? Like, they're so to then have Hulk not even be around to fight him, it's like, well, why have them there? That's the whole thing.
Did they do this because in the first Avengers or second one, didn't Iron Man call down that Hulk Buster to, like, control Hulk? And didn't
in the second one
didn't it
they
like
did that.
beat him? Didn't it like actually like
I think so, yeah.
So
Which I always
are they
thought
doing
was
are they doing
ridiculous.
that in the final movie to show like even Hulk can't handle this? He needs the Hulk Buster, the thing that's
No, 'cause
stronger than
remember,
Hulk.
he was like scared because like Thanos
I only saw the
bitched him
movie
or
once. I
someone.
can't remember.
Someone bitched him. Someone like punched Hulk hard, and then Hulk wouldn't come out.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, Bruce Banner would be
Really?
like, come on, Hulk. And it would like start to turn, and it would go back, and he'd be like, what?
Really? Is that what happened?
It was funny. You'll remember.
You have to remember that.
It was the classic comedy scene of Avengers 2.
yeah.
Shit could be fun without being like funny. And it's also like if you don't have Paul Rudd, don't give Paul Rudd jokes to people.
Yeah, Paul Rudd can joke all he wants.
Fucking dude, Robert Downey Jr. was rocking like that Iron Man. Like, yeah, he had a snarky sense of humor, but then they like drenched every fucking movie with it, where it just gets to the point where it's
Iron
Yeah,
Man,
right.
yes.
fate of the universe on the line. Captain America's fighting himself, and he knocks himself out. He's like, that is America's ass. It's like, no. Captain America's sprinting to where he needs to go. It's the fate of the universe on the line. He's not being like, I do good squats or whatever the fuck. Like,
I am a
what?
strong guy.
Yeah. How that isn't on the cutting room floor, and they were like, no, keep it in.
No, I like that.
Yeah. That's an extra you show on the DVD.
That's the other thing. We don't get the extra in the DVD anymore. Maybe that's the issue. They're leaving all this bullshit in.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You don't get DVD extras anymore. So now they're leaving in all
for that.
the bullshit. That's interesting.
Remember blooper reels?
Yeah, nobody does it anymore.
There's no funny movies.
Well, that's probably what it is.
Or a comedy
Dude,
movie
I used
will
to
do a song at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fucking great. Yeah, that's a good fucking ending.
Sometimes it is, not like in the movie, but for the credits, you know what I mean? Like they just do a
Oh.
song number,
Yeah.
random as fuck.
Yeah.
40-Year-Old Virgin had that.
I remember
Something About Mary had that.
yeah, I guess if you do it right, it's funny. We watched that new Seth Rogen Christmas movie I was telling you. Not even new, it came out in like 16.
Yeah.
It was new to us. We watched it.
New for a Christmas movie,
Yeah.
I guess.
They had like 5 songs in that shit. And it was like, this is enough. Like, this is fucking too much. But no, I used to like I remember being a kid watching Toy Story, and Toy Story had like the bloopers at the end where they're just like messing up lines, and like they have the marker in there and all that stuff. And I remember being a kid being like, this is crazy, this is happening. And then being an adult watching it again going, wow, so they just had someone animate that. Like that took time.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not a blooper. They just they just go, all right, now what? Okay, we're gonna add the marker in. Okay, have the mic come down, have them go, come on, what do you do? Like
It's a goof.
it's a goof for a gag.
Mm-hmm. It is. It's funny, though. That's good.
Here's something I want your opinion on.
What if you drew a dick on that bottle?
You'd be an outline. I think.
Right?
I think so. Like a big, thick Sharpie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a black penis.
But you'd have to draw it thick enough to where when you're holding it, it looks like, you know what I mean? Like, because if you drew it just on the front, it wouldn't look like your hand
Or if I
is
did
on
this, yes, it would have to be this thick
it. All right.
and
So we'll have that for next time.
a hefty set of balls.
Well, it would have to match.
Yeah.
It's not going
All right,
to
what
look
do you-
right, though, if the balls don't move when you...
Yeah, they need to animate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
No.
add those
Okay.
in post.
Well, yeah, we'll digitally add the balls in
Yeah.
post. Yeah. No, I paid good money for a guy to make me a virtual dick on Blender.
Yeah.
And then it's a fun little thing. I put markers on this, and we actually track it to my hand.
Didn't get much sleep last night. Yeah. Oh, really? What happened? I was up all night working on this Final Cut thing. Me and Mark, we're trying to get
his water bottle.
We're trying to get the balls to move when he takes the drink of water. What?
You're trying to do?
He's got a dick bottle, and the bottle works
when he drinks.
The dick can move.
The dick looks good.
It's fine.
The dick looks
good.
The
balls wouldn't move in real life, so we'd have to do those digitally. And I tell you,
we're 200 in on.
I'm watching tutorials.
We're 200 in on Etsy. Yeah. People sending me virtual balls. Nothing matches. They don't get the veins right. It sucks. It fucking sucks.
The weight.
It's gay, is what it is.
From the balls within the sack, the animation there is what's lacking. I think.
You know what? I messaged the guy. I said, listen. Nobody's balls are the same size.
Listen, don't chew me down on
these. Don't chew me down on these. I said, I want big balls. I want the left one needs to be at least twice as big as the right.
This isn't what I asked for.
No.
And we both know it.
This is disgusting. All right, what do you think about this? Here's some Ancient Wonders news.
And the first time I saw the podcast, I saw he was drinking
out of a penis.
And I've seen this act, this gag before, but no one had ever gotten the balls right. And I called my agent up and I said, "These guys figured it out." And next scene, I'm on the show.
I'm on the show.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, it's great to have you,
Paul McCartney. No, folks. No, honestly, I've seen podcast after podcast. They try the dick joke.
I watched the whole 100 episodes.
I went back to when you were audio only.
You think people don't remember those? There's good stuff on there.
There's good stuff.
You check those out.
There's some real
lot of dog shit. It's like my early stuff. There's diamonds in the rough.
Nobody listens to the first two Beatles albums.
No. Heavens.
They're shit. They're dog shit. We had to take LSD.
You can see it. You can see it there.
The progress.
You can see the promise.
No, you could see what's
in an
happening.
Individual.
Sure, they're a little racist. I was a little racist.
Who?
You think we wanted to go to India?
Everyone show of hands. Who's not a little racist? Every now.
No,
we're not proud of it. We're not proud of it, but it's there.
It's there, and it's okay.
I got mugged growing up. You think I don't curse out every mug I see?
It's okay.
That's all right. Again, we'll go back to the China woman.
Give me a little piano. Give me a little piano.
Gee, was that Ringo in there? That's worse than my first album.
Yeah, that's dog shit.
No, I'm quite killing it on top.
I used to be.
Now, can I ask you something? You've been drinking out of that penis. Would it be too much for me to? I brought my own.
I brought my own penis.
I was wondering if you could do whatever ball magic you're performing over there on my own bottle.
I brought my bottle. Shut the fuck up, Harrison.
Where is he here?
Is he fucking here? I said keep the van running.
I said there's one condition. I come on your show happily. George Harrison's there. I walk. I said George Harrison.
You can see.
Or I said Loco Uno. Either of them show up, I'm gone. I think my agent made it very clear.
I don't see the difference. I can't do a Latina. Do a Latina. Someone get Loco.
I ain't even trying to see you. I'm here for John.
Loco, get back in the get back under the table, Loco.
Where's John?
Who the fuck's John?
John's been dead, you crazy bitch. You murdered him.
You fucking had that boy murder him in his fucking driveway.
You truly are demented, aren't you? You're deranged.
Your head's good, man. Tremendous head, but
they take her out of there. Truthfully, after John died, I gave her a run for her money, but she wouldn't have it. She's bonkers. She should be locked up. They should throw the key away on that one.
George, get the fucking Loco out in the van.
Yeah.
John, will you control Loco?
Well, he hasn't got a shot with it, does he?
No. I didn't want to say it on air, but John's uncircumcised. Mind you, I am too.
He thinks it adds length. He doesn't understand.
See, me and Ringo, we're hung. We're hung, baby.
Ringo, being a retard, has a humongous penis.
We're hung, baby. Come on, man. Come on.
No, Ringo's penis is like a prop. He doesn't know what to do with it.
No, it's a prop penis. He ties it in a knot for a gag. He uses that as a third drumstick. You think his foot's what hitting the drum, mate?
No, he trips over it at the time. He's constantly making us late.
No, that extra sound you heard in Rubber Soul. Yeah. Rubber Soul ain't no.
Truth be told, Sergeant Pepper was always a nickname for Ringo's penis. Yeah. The girls, they used to try to season it because, as an Englishman, it's very plain. Loco Ono used to try to pepper his penis up, try to add.
Used to say it'd burn, but they made him play harder.
He wasn't allowed sex otherwise, unless his penis was peppered.
Pepper up his penis. Are we still on air? Are we still on?
And again, it's a pleasure to be here. How do you do it with
that penis? Are we on the Patreon yet? Can I say the N-word?
Yeah. I've been dying to get on the Patreon.
I've been itching to say.
I don't even know why.
I don't even know why. It's just a fun word.
Sometimes, as Louis C.K. said, sometimes it's just a feeling.
No, honestly, it's a feeling.
I feel like sometimes I bring up Louis at work still, and people are still like,
ooh.
Yeah.
You're bringing up Louis?
I'm like, listen, I'm not
He did the least of anybody. He jerked off in front of a woman that could have left.
That he asked if he could.
Yeah.
It's weird. You could not like him anymore, but don't be like,
ugh.
Yeah, 10 stand-up specials aren't funny now.
I should still be able to watch his stand-up on Netflix.
I can still listen to him talk. It's also what was his stand-up about? Christian values? He was always talking about fucked up shit. You were laughing. Now he did a fucked up thing, and you're like, wait.
He's also said the N-word more than any white comedian.
I always think it's funny that the one he says it a bunch at is in Boston. He's in the most insulated, safe
it
place.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, there ain't a black guy in the audience.
Yeah. Or I guess safest place, in the north.
In Boston.
Nice.
Fucking Boston.
It was just in Boston. Dreadful people there.
Dreadful people.
Reminds me of England, the women.
A lot of red-haired fucks, I tell you. I never said no. The women all got red pubes. I pulled it. I pulled the pants down. I put the fire blanket back down.
I pulled the pants down. I pulled them back up. After what I saw. No, I tell you, I spent a lot of time in America, and it doesn't remind me much of England. Boston reminds me of England. Dreadful place, honestly.
A lot of racism.
Racism, but, honest racism.
Honest.
Genuine.
No, real genuine racism. A lot of bite to it.
What was the plantation guy we were doing?
I didn't bring my little book.
Wow.
It was, I know what it was. It was the plantation. It was, Lord. It was the plantation preacher. He was the preacher, and he was talking about black Israelites.
We'll save that then.
Yeah. Yes, for the next episode.
We'll save that.
Next episode coming up. We're already over an hour. We got a lot. We really got in the zone. We got in Rift City today, folks. You don't catch this often.
We really did Paul McCartney for 45 minutes.
Paul McCartney. That was fun, and I didn't realize we didn't even prep that. We don't prep anything. And that we really went into that well. But yeah, if you folks like that, honestly, we're looking to get loose. We're really we're getting our footing here. A lot of these comedians, you see them, a lot of these podcasts, you see them start out and they're off and running by episode 20. You know, not us.
You know, you see the thousands of views next to videos, and then you expect, wow, what is this podcast going to be? And it's probably hilarious if so many people are listening to it, and you listen, and it's like one of our first episodes.
Quite frankly, it's dog shit.
And it makes you want to start beef with people. And you don't want to be a hater. No. You don't want to spread negativity. But if that's what it... I mean, these people, they're talking about nothing. Not that we're talking
And we could talk about nothing.
We could talk about nothing.
But no, honestly, we're really getting our footing here. We're starting from nothing. And, you know, it's hard to...
The rebrand is going to be...
late.
Magnificent.
Yes. It's going to be...
both.
It's going to be magnificent. It's going to be tremendous. But we're getting there.
Just keep putting pressure on ourselves. The name is
No, the name's great. The studio looks incredible. The name's great. The short coming out in 2 weeks is tremendous. Now, we got a lot going on this right now, and you guys are gonna see a lot of this, and we ain't stopping until the fucking wheels come off this bitch, whether you subscribe or not. So I'd recommend.
Hometown had some piece of shit podcast on as a guest, and I'm sick of it. I can't even imagine.
I can't even imagine.
I can't even imagine Adam Friedland sitting there talking to these guys, who I'm sure are fine people.
They're fine people.
Again, I don't want to be rude.
No, we're not starting.
We skimmed through the podcast. And I don't know what I'm missing, what I'm not seeing. Correct me if I'm wrong. But fuck.
It's disgusting.
I'll put my McCartney.
I'll put my McCartney in with fucking anyone. Anyone in this fucking place.
That thing I just started
doing. Is this what you
today.
fuckers want?
Yeah.
You fucking pieces of shit.
Is that the only
you
way
fucking
we get
assholes.
money?
You fucking creeps. Is this what you want? You want these feet?
Hundreds
the only
of
reason we get
views.
fucking views is if I
Hundreds of
put this
views.
fucking feet. This what you want? You fucking assholes.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. You fucking
We're
weirdos.
not trying to be degenerates.
That might not be the thumbnail, but we'll decide whether it's the thumbnail or not.
It gets views.
But you make me do this. And I don't want to do this.
I'm going to have to pull my penis out at some point because it starts at feet. And this is the path you're putting us on. It starts at feet. Next scene, I'm getting ass fucked in a back seat of a bang bus.
A bang bus.
In Tijuana.
Yeah.
To try to get so I can plug my podcast.
To show off.
I'm getting plugged while I'm trying to plug my podcast.
Yeah. You got ass fucked to show off. To be cool. To fit in.
To try to make a name for yourself.
You gave a man a hand job.
You gave yourself a temporary tattoo of your podcast logo, hoping someone would be looking at that and not the fucking.
Yeah, you gave yourself a tattoo on your penis for views.
You spent weeks animating balls for no views.
I still can't believe the ball is so smooth.
And when I saw the view count next to the video, I said, "What are they not seeing? The balls."
The penis that this man is drinking out of.
I understand. The penis is old hat. Everyone can draw a Sharpie on a water bottle. But to spend the time.
To get the balls right.
Because you can't have two. You can't copy and paste one to the other. You have to spend the time crafting both balls.
Both of them. Smoke show. Because we're a smoke show. And it's ironic because I'm losing my hair. And we're going to assume we're going to be ugly.
Soon.
That's what I mean. Smoke show. It's ironic and we smoke weed. We're going to riff this.
Could be good.
You fuckers take care. Stay black.
Hey, don't tell nobody.
Don't tell no more.
Yes.